Hiya. Today we're gonna be watching some more martincitopants, and this is his Kerbal Scuffed program series. I'm really excited for this. I've heard that it's good from a lot of people, and it's gonna be my first time reacting to it. Yeah. If you do like this video, please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. And yeah, let's get to it.
Hello again, Jeb here. Today,
Hi.
we'll be playing the greatest space disaster simulator to ever hit virtual store shelves.
Uh-huh.
A game dedicated to constructing your own grand scientific endeavors, like how many Kerbals makes up an adequate crust.
Okay, I expected this because I knew this was an old video. But oh my god, Martin, he sounds so much more like sane and normal than how he is now. Oh my god.
Space for this lander.
Oh
A game
god.
that requires full activation of your frontal lobe. A game
Yeah?
where ethics, morality, and the safety of your subjects take a backseat to science, exploration, and getting that bread. And a game where the inevitable catastrophic failure is often better than the mission itself. You may think that NASA has had some pretty terrible disasters over the years, but they have nothing on the Bean space program's preliminary rocket testing. This little guy made some poor decisions with the last remaining fuel, and has just been
Yeah?
sitting here on his space chair, all alone, orbiting the sun. And he's been here for the last 78 years.
God.
Poor lad. You might be wondering where I am right now. Well, I'm not on Kerbin. I'm also not on the moon. I'm not on Duna or Eve. Not Drez, Bop, or Pop.
Okay, wait. Also, I would just say this. I have never seen or played Kerbal. I forgot the name, but this game, I've never seen anyone play it or played it myself, so this is going to be a whole new experience for me.
Not even Tyler. Dickhead. I'm on a planet very, very far away. A planet orbiting an entirely different star to our own. An exoplanet. Proxima Centauri b.
Ooh.
You might also be wondering how I got here. Well, it's quite a long story. We've got rockets, massive catastrophic explosions, intense nuclear radiation, antimatter containment, orb, touchy.
Oh. Don't. Oh god.
And encounters with KSP's Deep Space Kraken. So buckle up, fuckos, cause today we're going to the stars. But before we begin, some rules. As you probably know, KSP only has this star, and no real means of getting to any others, which means we'll need to add some mods. I'd like to demonstrate to both my PC and myself the concept of no pain, no gain. So today we're jamming as many mods as physically possible into the game.
Oh
How many?
god. No, this is just making it more confusing. I'm gonna have no idea what's going on, by the way, so I'm gonna sound so stupid.
You be asking? Well, this many. Lots if you're a new player,
Wow.
but really not that many if you're a true blue KSP gamer. As a side note, I tried desperately to get realism overhaul and real solar system to work properly with some form of progression to the warp drive, which is the only propulsion system that is actually fun to use for going interstellar distances. This would have made for an interesting challenge, as Earth is about 10 times larger than Kerbin, and much, much harder to orbit. What actually happened was I ended up with a horrible, unplayable, covered mess. Annoyingly, the way you're meant to play these mods is with RP1, a modified tech tree and contract system. However, this did not include a path to warp drive technology, so instead I used the community tech tree and hoped it would work. It didn't. I streamed this horrible, several hour-long suffering marathon, which ended in me restarting a save once after effectively being soft-locked from the game, and a second time after being cucked by several engine failures on my first try at an orbital flight.
Yikes.
Alright, we gotta light it immediately. Oh no! Alright. Alright, we got a gimbal.
Oh
my God,
no.
Are you kidding me? Oh no. I remember why I don't like this shoot. Because it's just a drogue shoot. It's not an actual parachute. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh.
Alright, so no Earth. Back to Kerbin. The mods that I actually have added add all sorts of cool and good stuff. New parts, new features, new planets, tweaks to science, and for actually getting to the other stars, we have acquired the warp drive. This way we'll get there within a few weeks instead of 800 years. Also, warp drives are cool. Okay, let us begin.
Oh god, that's loud.
So, it looks like we have a long road ahead of us. Our fledgling space program starts with a couple of bucks, some brave Kerbinauts, and several ex-war criminal rocket scientists. Our first rocket only has access to very basic parts. To access better parts, we must perform research and collect valuable data. In case you forgot, we have an exceedingly large pile of mods, meaning the tech tree now expands very nice and far. This is good because it gives us much more time for things to go terribly wrong. The warp drive itself is all the way at the end for a cool 28,000 science points. Our first technologies cost 5. Anyway, enough babbling. On to constructing. Our first rocket has one goal. To tackle this great challenge, the Bean space program has created the most powerful nugget to ever be launched. Its name, Obama Prism.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ooh, that's pretty. Hooray!
Great success. But how? Alright class, listen
God.
up.
Okay.
Today,
Pay
we're
attention.
talking about solid rocket boosters. Our great and powerful vehicle, Obama Prism, uses a wee little solid rocket booster to propel itself upwards. But what is a solid rocket booster?
Okay. Is it a rocket booster that's like a solid and like not a liquid? And like it boosts the rocket? I might confuse you with the
Rocket booster to propel itself upwards. But what is a solid rocket booster? Well, a solid rocket booster is a booster that uses a solid fuel.
Oh,
I know. I wouldn't have figured that one out either.
that's close
A
enough.
solid fuel is made up of an oxidizing agent and a fuel. Think of it like a high-powered explosive that explodes gently. When it's lit, the rocket burns this fuel and creates a very hot gas. Now, Kevin, please remind the class about Newton's third law. Every action... Okay, Kevin, I'm gonna need you to be quiet. I did not ask. Anyway, Newton at one point...
That's relatable as hell, I can't ride, like... Also, if I was a teacher, that's honestly what I do just to piss my students off. Yeah?
It was like, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Basically, push on something, and the thing pushes back. This principle is how literally everything moves. Your car pushes the ground, which pushes back on the car. An airplane pushes the air pushes the plane. Simple. So, when the hot gas shoots out one end, what happens to the rocket? It goes forward. Shut up, Kevin! It goes forward in the opposite direction of the gas, thus creating thrust. So, when we smash that spacebar, the rocket goes up. Incredible. Class dismissed. So, we've done our first launch, got our first bit of science, and completed our first contract. Very good. Next step is to leave the atmosphere of Kerbin and hopefully make it back in one piece. To do this, we'll need to create...
Yeah, I bet he can do it. I honestly don't think anything will go wrong. Like, Right.
Most powerful rocket ever built. Obama Prism
2.
It's a very complex and intricately engineered rocket. We get Obama Prism 1, then attach 4 more boosters to it.
Oh god, that's a lot.
Engineered. The boosters have no decouplers between them, so to get them to separate, we'll use the next booster to explode the spent booster. You'll see what I mean. Let's launch. On our second great journey, we are once again launching our best and bravest pilot, Jeb. He's been around since the very beginning, along with Bill and Bob. A true staple of the KSP universe.
What happened to Bill and Bob? Why is only Jeb left?
Beginning, along with Bill and Bob. A true staple of the KSP universe. Jeb is the first Kobonaut any aspiring program manager launches. He's also the bravest the entire program has to offer, smiling in the face of even the greatest catastrophe, and he's dead.
Oh, no, Jeb. Oh, no. Oh. No. For the, 10 seconds I knew about you, Jeb, you were so much to me. I'm so sad that he's gone. Oh, 7.
To those who have played this game before, you may just say, oh well, revert the flight and do it again. How?
Oh.
That's right, the game is set to hard, which means no reverting to mission assembly, no quick saving, and no crew respawning.
No.
So Jeb is actually dead.
No. Jeb.
But why is Jeb dead? Okay class, sit down and buckle your fuckles. In this lesson, we're doing aerodynamic stability, and what even is space anyway? So what actually happened? Well, if we rewind the video, you'll notice a minute and difficult to catch detail that led to Jeb's death. If you look really close, you can see he smashes into the water at several times the speed of sound.
Oh.
Interesting. But why? Passive aerodynamic stability. I want you to imagine a dart flying through the air. The dart can only point in one direction, forward. If you try throwing a dart backwards, it'll just go and point forwards again. This is because a dart has wings at the back and its mass at the front. The dart is passively stable when flying forwards and unstable when flying backwards. Similar situation with the late Obama Prism 2. The mass is concentrated towards the front of the vessel where the capsule is, and the little wings act to keep it stable in the forward direction. Unlucky for us, this direction also happens to make the capsule very aerodynamic, i.e. it doesn't slow down. As we re-entered the atmosphere, the little reaction wheels in the capsule kept it pointing backwards, but once the air got thicker, it pushed on the wings and forced the ship into a nosedive. Once in this position, the craft acts very much like a dart and doesn't slow down enough to open the parachute, ending with Jeb smacking straight into the water at twice the speed of sound.
Oh my.
Rest in peace, Jeb. Before Jeb met with the ocean at Mach 2, he managed to fly completely out of the atmosphere, topping out at over 100 kilometers. In KSP, the atmosphere ends at exactly 70 kilometers. You can easily tell when you're there, because the music goes like... On Earth it's a little less clear-cut, because there are technically air molecules all the way up past 400 kilometers, but the generally agreed upon altitude that space begins is 100 kilometers, known as the Kármán line. So why is this important? Well, we'd like to get to orbit eventually, which means we'll need to be traveling really fast in one direction. Air doesn't like it when you go through it really fast, so we avoid the air altogether by going up nice and high. Air doesn't reach higher up because Kerbin's gravity pulls it all down to the surface. Also, Kevin, please just be quiet next time. The class is trying to learn. I didn't say anything, bro. Shut up! Just shut up. Class dismissed. Second launch down. Less successful than the first, but we still made money. Jeb may be dead, but we got that bread.
Ooh.
Next up, we're actually going to invest our research into better parts to avoid our previous mistakes. Our next rocket is even more powerful than Obama Prism 2. Obama Prism
3.
I'll just cut to the chase. Obama Prism 3 didn't make it.
Oh no.
To orbit, that is. Don't worry, Valentina is still alive.
Oh yeah.
We didn't have enough fuel to reach orbit, so we turned around, ditched the tank, and splashed down in the water. Without exploding. Very good. We didn't die. But
Dude, did you see how he looks like happy, bro? He's having such a good time. I hope nothing bad happens to him, man.
we also didn't make it to orbit. Why? Okay, class, keep those fuckles buckled. Today, we're learning basic orbital mechanics. Among some other things. First off, why do we shoot parts off the rocket? Why not instead just make a long noodly rocket that has all the fuel in a single tank? I'll tell you why. Mass. When these tanks are empty, they still contribute mass to the vessel. Hey, psst, hey, cat. What equation is Newton most famous for? That's right, force equals mass times acceleration. Oh yeah. If we do some high-level algebra, we can rearrange this and get acceleration is force divided by mass. When the mass is lower, the acceleration is higher. Thus, eliminating excess mass makes you go faster. Very nice. After ditching our first 3 solid rocket booster stages, we get this special engine on our last stage. This is a liquid-fueled engine. Instead of burning a solid propellant, it mixes fuel and oxidizer inside the engine to create the hot gas.
Yeah.
Liquid engines are much more efficient than solid boosters and can be throttled and even turned off. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, solid boosters can't be turned off. Once you start them, they go. And go. And go. Liquid-fueled engines are pretty cool, but they come with a price. Literally. Just the engine, without the fuel on this rocket, costs as much as all 3 of the solid rocket boosters combined. So solid boosters make economical sense for sections that don't need the greatest efficiency. Now, of course, the elephant in the room. No, not that elephant. He's purely ornamental. Our failure to reach orbit. Gravity. Gravity pulls at all objects with mass. Our spacecraft has mass, thus it is subject to gravity. Wow. Gravity pulls with a force depending on how far away from the body you are. If the mass and distance are kept constant, the force is also kept constant. Meaning, if you can generate enough force in the opposite direction, you can fly. Now, of course, there are many ways to... Dude, really? You're just gonna fucking stand there? Come on, dude. Get out of here, bro. As I was saying, there are many ways to generate force. Wings, brakes, engines, parachutes, magnets, electric fields, mass, just straight up pushing on shit. You get the idea. But today we want to look at centripetal and centrifugal forces. Both of these forces exist when something is rotating. Well, technically centrifugal force doesn't actually exist, but I'll leave that as an exercise for you to explain. Answer in the comments. Do it now. The common example is a ball on the end of a string. Centripetal force is the force that the string exerts on the ball, while centrifugal force is the force that the ball experiences in the opposite direction. Now, how does this relate to Obama Prism 3? Well, as you probably have experienced, the faster you spin a ball in a string, the harder it pulls away from you. This means that our imaginary centrifugal force is increasing. Once it goes past the force generated by gravity, we achieve orbit. But we didn't do that, so on to... For this mission, we're going with a complete redesign. We've ditched the Obama Prism nomenclature. We've ditched Obama Prism and moved on to... casting couch? Oh, yep. It's got thicker thighs and more rocket juice for the liquid stage. Hopefully this time, we'll reach orbit. Let's launch.
Ooh, okay.
And would you look at that? An actual orbit.
Hell
We've
yeah.
done it, lads. We'll be at Proxima Centauri in no time. But we're just about out of fuel, so we'll deorbit.
That's cool. Whoa.
Wow, would you look at that? It's hot. Very hot, in fact. So hot that it's learning time. Friction. Friction is all around us. Have you ever walked? Friction. Moved in a car and then stopped moving in a car? Friction. Rub two metal plates together so hard they form a robust friction weld. Friction. That last one is important. It demonstrates how friction generates lots of heat. So tell me, Kevin, why is there a giant plasma flare around casting couch? Friction?
Oh no.
Yes. In case you didn't realize, our craft is moving really, really fast. Over 2,000 meters per second, in fact, which translates to roughly 32,927 Big Macs stacked vertically every single second.
Oh.
Pretty quick. As you can imagine, this means we have lots of kinetic energy. If you've ever ridden a bike with disc brakes, you'd know that using the brakes converts your speed into heat within the brakes. Ah, fuck! The exact same principle here, just with much more speed. The amount of kinetic energy something has is related to the square of the velocity. This sounds kind of complicated, but it just means that when you double your speed, you quadruple your energy. So casting couch has a huge amount of energy. Hence, when it slows down, giant plasma flare. Nice.
Nice.
Nope. Nope. Launch 5 is boring.
What? Okay.
In Launch 5, we did a quick shoot past the moon. We got some decent science, but it was boring. Now we're on Launch 6. The goal of Launch 6
that's
is
so
simple.
cool.
Land on the moon, and come back. For this job, we have yet again created the most powerful rocket ever built. Obama Prism
7?
4.
Oh.
This
I have no idea how I got 7. Don't talk to me.
This rocket uses two SRBs mounted to a large inner stage. The upper stage has a special liquid engine and a lot of fuel for it to drink.
Okay.
Let's launch.
Whoa. Whoa.
Orbit achieved, but we keep going.
Whoa. Whoa, that's cool. Ooh, that's nice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nice.
we've done it. Valentina hops out the pod and plants our first extraterrestrial flag. What do we say in this great and profound moment? Do we honor the engineers and scientists that brought us here? Do we honor the late Obama Prism 2 and Jeb? Do we thank our pet goldfish for giving us the strength to continue when we needed it most? No. Instead, we carefully inscribed the plaque with PP. Poo-poo.
What?
Come. Astounding.
It's an absolute cinema. Wow. So cinematic.
Okay, I'm bored.
Oh.
Let's go home.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna use my brain here for a second because I have like 40% idea of what's happening, but because he's now going back to not Earth, whatever the whole planet was, he needs like like using less fuel. Cause like he's smaller now, but like it's fine because like gravity, right? and he just needs to like parachute or something, right? I think I don't know. I did not do well in physics. Whoa, that's cool. Yeah, see, he's just like gliding down because of like gravity. See, that's so cool. This is also like on time, right? Or something, because didn't like NASA release like a new rocket, like Artemis 2, into space like a few days ago? So this is relevant. Nice. Hooray.
And there we have it. We went to the moon and didn't die. But how? No, that's enough. I would do the next lesson, but it looks like we're out of time. And more importantly, I'm getting a little sick of it. So it looks like we'll have to wait for next episode. That's right, there will be another episode. But you might need to wait. In the meantime, subscribe to my channel. Now, all of the career gameplay in this video is taken from YouTube live streams I've been doing. This video only covered what happened in my first stream. As of recording, I've actually done 4. But to be perfectly honest, they're basically the same as the first one. If you desperately need to watch them, they can all be found in the KSP streams section on the Discord. The next streams I do will involve other planets and going to them, so stay posted for that. I'll also be doing KSP weapons development streams, where you can send in your crafts and I'll have them fight each other.
Whoa.
If this sounds interesting to you, join the Discord. I'll make a KSP craft channel that you can stick them in. Just remember to read the craft submission guidelines before submitting it.
I should have done this 5 years ago. Now, I know so. 5 years.
Please. If this doesn't sound interesting to you, join the Discord anyway. So that does it. KSP. The best space game. Join my Discord, watch my piss-covered streams, and contribute to the downfall of civilized society as we know it.
Yippee, thank you much. Yeah, okay, that was really cool actually. It's pretty cool seeing the Mars, you know, more like calm. And like he actually explains the stuff really well. Like, I did understand most of it. I'm not the best in physics, I'd say, but now he explained it really well, and it was really funny. I will definitely be considering this series. And yeah, please go check out him and his video. I'll link them both in the description. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!